the carpenter came round to my house about getting the units put into the car, you know, custom made. I didn't get the good feeling, do you know what I mean? I didn't turn me on kind of thing. So, and then it came out with a price, 85,000 baht. I thought, you gotta be kidding. Like, there's no way on earth I'm gonna pay 85,000 baht to put something like, I don't know, 2.5 meters of cupboards in the van. It's just not going to happen. 85,000 baht. So I've just been into Global and I've found some great units, fit perfect. Got to modify them a little bit, and I spent 10,000 baht. Now that obviously it's not the finishing price, but I think top price all finished it's going to be about 18,000 baht. Now that's quite a bit different than 85,000 baht. I mean, when he said the price, I just couldn't believe it. Some things here are more expensive than any other country. Where's the logic in it? I don't think the materials can cost more than 10,000, maybe 15,000. Even that seems like a stretch. I mean, I don't know what he's making it out of, but that seems like a stretch for 2.5 meter of cupboards. And then the installation, you're talking about 70,000 baht. And he said it'll take about a week hand making. Anyway, that's the end of that subject because I'm not going in that direction. So I was in IKEA yesterday and I ordered a bed. Very simple bed, it's just the frame. So that needs modifying. Luckily I have somebody that works for me full time at my house. He's my gardener and my general man about town. And he can modify things. He can do welding, things like that. So the bed is ordered from IKEA. That's going to take about a week. I heard that, and then the units, I've got them already. They're in my car. We've stripped the floor. I think I've already got some photos to put on of that. We've stripped the floor, so that's looking okay. Went up to the place where I've ordered the roof rack, aircon, the ladder, and that's going to be here end of this month. So that'll be all ready to be installed around the 4th of January. I don't know what day that is. I think Monday's the 6th, so I'll probably hold out and go on the 6th. So hopefully this first week now, we'll be doing the floor. So early next week, Monday or Tuesday, we'll be fixing the floor. Open the units. Oh, another thing, the battery came. You cannot believe the weight of this battery. 2 men really struggled to lift it. I just can't believe that I actually need a battery that big. Makes no sense. And then I was talking to somebody yesterday or the day before, and they said that these lithium batteries are going on fire all over the place. I'm thinking, oh my god, I just bought this enormous battery, and then somebody tells me that they go on fire, and the battery is going under what will be my bed. So anyway, everybody's got lithium batteries. Well, I think they have it in the car, so I'll have to go with it. I've got it now. So the curtains have arrived, but I don't want to put the curtains in until I get the tint on the windows. I checked about the tint on the windows. They start from 13,000 baht, but the ones I want are 20,000 baht, typical me. But that's where I am with that. So it's not coming together, but the idea, the concept of the plan is coming together. So that's where I am now. It's quite exciting, but a little bit nerve-wracking as well, because I keep spending more and more money. So I'll be happy when the aircon's in, because they have to cut the roof for the aircon and for the roof rack. So I've got to get a guarantee on that. That's, you know, that needs to be done. Yeah. Driving the van's no problem. I want to get the front seats modified so that they'll twirl. But that's not important right now. That can wait a while. I don't need to spend money on that. I only need to spend money on the things I really, really have to do. And then the seats can come later. I'm trying to, somehow I can't find any of this foam insulation. I have ordered some off Lazada, my friendly Lazada. That'll take about a week. But it's not going to stop us from, you know, unpacking the cupboards, making the cupboards, measuring the extra ones, because we have to take the legs off the tie style cupboards, but they're very nice. And we have to take the legs off the cupboards and the top off the cupboards. So it's kind of like, those are a waste of money, but they come all in one piece. So they have to come off. Well, we just don't put them on. But then the doors for the cupboard are lower than the base for the cupboard. That makes sense. So we're going to have to buy a block of wood, which will maybe be about 2-3 centimeters thick. So I've got to go to a wood shop. Once we measure the base of the cupboards, I'll go to a wood shop and I'll get them to cut it exactly to fit. Then I'll stick some laminate or something on the front of it, and then the cupboards will open above the carpet. So that's the idea. How that will work, I'm not totally sure. I can't go much higher than that, because otherwise the cupboards will be higher than the window, which is not the end of the world, but I'd rather they didn't. I like to have as much window as possible, because most of the cooking, or if I cook, will be sat down. I'm going to have a chair with wheels on it, you know, a little stool with wheels on it, and wheel up and down the side. But that depends, because it's going to hurt my back, you know, because it's only 60 centimetres. It will be about 70 centimetres from the floor. So trying to cook or do anything on that's not going to be easy. Anyway, we'll see. No, nothing definite about that yet. What else? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, with the bed will come next week. Yeah, so that's where I am with that. So my staff who's going to do it for me will be here on Monday. Once we get the floor in and the cupboards in, we can put the battery in and just hope for the best. I need all that to be finished by the 6th of January, and then they can do the aircon. So if the bed's in, we can put the bed in but take it out again, so they've got the full room of the van to do the work, so they're not things in the way, but we'll know how to secure it back in. We'll have it all organised. And the cupboards, I don't think there will be a problem being in the van. I've ordered some butcher block wood for the top of the units, and I'm going to see what that looks like. And if necessary, I can laminate. I can do, not laminate, can't think what it's called, not laminate. I'll think what it's called on the next video. What's it called? Bloody hell. I tell you, all my words, the older I get, my brain just doesn't operate the same. Probably why I'm building a van. My brain's not working. Anybody with any common sense probably wouldn't do that. Anyway, there we go. That's where I am. That's the latest update. And now I'm going into Tesco Lotus. See what's in there that I might want. Nothing much, I hope. So I'm looking at these mattresses. And these actually fit perfect. They are 190 by just over 1 metre wide. So that would be perfect. The only thing is, and look how cheap they are. The only thing is, I don't think they're going to be very comfortable. But I'm thinking to get one anyway, and then get one of these toppers, you know, a good quality topper, that if it's a little bit long it won't matter because they're more flexible. So I'm seriously considering this. I'm just going to have a walk around and have a coffee and then decide. So now I've found this, and this is really soft, feels really nice. So I could put this one on top of the other one. I don't know how much it is, but I don't think it's expensive. I don't think it's more than about 1,000 baht. So that will put me under 2,000 baht for a mattress for the bed. The bed was 2,900, something like that. So that puts me on 5,000 baht for a bed. So don't think I can complain about that. God, that carpenter probably would have wanted about 20,000 baht to make that bed. So I've ended up with one mattress. It's about 3 inches deep. Don't know what that is in centimetre. It's a bit hard. But then I've got this one that goes on the top, which is also about 3 inches, maybe a bit bigger, but more flexible, more soft. So that's in the trolley ready to go. I think this comes to, well, I don't know how much the soft mattress is, to be honest. So I've got to go and find out how much that is before I make a final decision. And then I saw this. I love this. It's Nescafe, which I like. I know people will cringe, but I like it. I'm not into this strong coffee. I like it strong, but I don't drink it at places like Starbucks and stuff like that. But they've got this mug, which you can put in your car. Fantastic. So at the moment I'm buying one, but I am considering maybe to get two, because I think I'm going to like that mug for a long time. Anyway, I'm buying one for now. And you can see 309 baht. I don't know what it would cost for that mug, but it's beautiful. So I've been driving around and I meet people as I'm going around and talk to people. And I met this guy at the counter at the Tesco. And he just started chatting to me, and somehow I started telling him about the van. And he said, "Oh, that's interesting." He said, "I've done 3 vans." I said, "Oh, wow." I said, "Are you living in Phuket?" "Yes, but he's going off somewhere. I don't know, he's going away somewhere tomorrow," which is a bit unfortunate. I said, "That's a shame, but when you come back, let's hook up, because I'd like to have somebody in Phuket who's done this before that I can chat to." I said, "One of the things, the only thing at this minute that I'm concerned about is the battery that I bought, because this is a huge lithium battery, and like I said, somebody told me they set on fire sometimes." So I was talking to him about it, because if he's done 3 vans before, he obviously knows. And he said lithium are great. He said there are different types of lithium batteries. If you buy the iron phosphate, I know I would have said that right, but never mind. He said they're the ones that are safe for the van and they don't set off on fire. And you can also, there's a BM something switch, maybe a BMS, I don't know, switch, and you can use this to turn it off or do something, or turn it, and then it's even more safe. So it's all trial and error, really. I'm obviously going to make some mistakes, but because I'm doing it myself, I'm also saving a lot of money, so the odd mistake is okay. Anyway, I spoke to the company that I bought the battery from, because he said that if this battery is incredibly heavy, then it won't be an iron phosphate. Need lithium iron phosphate. So I'm learning all the time. I spoke to the guy that I bought the battery off, and he said all his batteries are only iron phosphate. He doesn't do the others. He sells them for boats and cars and sheds. He said, but there's a switch on them, a BMS I think it is, which you can use as a safety switch as well. But there's some do's and don'ts, which I don't know what they are yet. So these are all, I'm going into this completely blind in everything, completely blind. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't see it as a big risk, because I just think if I have to change something, I have to change it. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong, and I just adapt to get it right. So I suppose it all depends how determined you are. I might be lucky as well. It looks like I might have sold a property this week, so that will help me a lot. So here's hoping. Supposed to do the reservation tomorrow, and that will make a difference. So I'm getting back to work, so that's going to help me. So that's where I am. I've had so much going on, too many things to focus on. It's crazy really, but bit by bit I'll get where I need to be, and it's exciting. It's keeping me alive. So I'm going to go and pick my little dog up now. She's had a nice haircut, she's all nice and fresh, she looks great. Very happy dog, very happy dog. She's had nothing but great things happen to her, so I'm very happy for her. I don't know what I'll do when the day comes, but anyway, that should be a long time yet. So she's my best friend. I understand what she's thinking, what she's doing. I think she understands me as well. So we have a little bit of a love affair going on. Better than having any other partner in your life. Much better. I much like being on my own. Suits me fine. Nobody to argue with. Perfect. Nobody to tell me off. Nobody to moan at me. Fantastic. So there are some good things about getting old, honestly. And when you reach the point where you don't need a van, that's absolutely flipping fantastic.